Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host Brian, and today I'm talking Love Never Lies Poland. This is series three, and this is the reunion episode. So this aired yesterday, March 9th. Um, Look, thought this season was pretty crazy. Snuck up on me. Obviously, binged the first six episodes, then kind of current with the other one, the finale. But look, this reunion, I was expecting a lot more. I thought it was all right. Like it was cool to get some updates on people, but I just think that we hung out all with a lot with some of the couples a lot longer than I even cared to. Like I just didn't care about a lot of these couples to begin with, and I just thought we should have been on Cassie and Pavel like way longer, way more questions, way more like diving into, and it was not that much. Me, so there's 20 minutes left in the reunion when they got to them, but then you would think, okay, I'm like, all right, I'll take 20 minutes. I can get down with this. But then they went to the panel that was there and we like were checking in the panel. I was like, I don't give a shit about the panel. Like, who cares about these panel people? I'll run through it really quick. 8 months since the couples were in the villa, so relatively shorter than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be like a year. Um, Previous cast members show up. They are kind of like their live audience panel. They are chiming in. The only time I really cared about what they had to say was really with the like I said, the Kasia Pavel stuff because I think they were the only ones asking questions. I think the host was really diving that deep into like their like any like anything that they're like, oh, we're gonna answer the questions you want to know. I was like, okay, whatever. I don't believe that. But they're the only ones to me that were really keeping it like, oh, I thought it really seemed like you came on this show just to announce it. Like, why didn't you do it like, why didn't you do it in regular real life? Like, and these are all valid points. And like, just bringing up a few things where it's just like, it just doesn't seem real. And like, that's what been my gripe with the show in general. I don't really see how these couples are like you can't really tell me that you're in a couple if you're gonna come in here and cheat in 3 days. Like I just think that's crazy, especially with the length of time these people have been together. I just think it's kind of nuts. But I'll run through like the thing with some of the stuff that I guess is of note. Agonista and Carolina, they're still together. They won. Again, they're still together. There's nothing really to report here. The Max and Eugene stuff, they're not together. They still live together. They still hook up, which is definitely not good. Um, so they had I think his name was Jakic is how you say his name, but he was like the one I think that was tempting, supposed to tempt Eugene. And man, Max was calling him a twink like nonstop, man, like nonstop. And like I just felt like he was an angry dude at this reunion. He was really bad. We spent a lot of time more than I thought with them. The one thing to note that I actually wasn't expecting to hear, and I like kind of was a little impressive to me of because we all saw him leave the villa and then show up in the other villa. And he said that it took him 4.5 hours to get there. That's crazy. I mean, even just walking, like that's still not that close to do 4.5 hours. He said it was 4.5 hours through like forest or bushes and trees, whatever. And then he had to like wait for a bodyguard to like end around and then 30 minutes on a beach. I get to the villa and I was like, that is kind of crazy. That is like actually kind of crazy. And I wish that they filmed that the whole entire time because I was not expecting that. That's the kind of information I want to hear at a reunion right there. That was cool. Um, I just Max just seemed really angry the entire time. I feel like Eugene barely even spoke, and they just you knew the relationship just messed up. Like I mean, yeah, that's just stable. I don't believe the relationships, and like it just they were not willing to work, and it just seems like super dysfunctional. But I guess a decent upset on them. We got Marta and J George, however you say his name, update. They're not together. They tried for like a month, up until a month after the show. Things with Kuba, whatever, didn't work out either. She said they went on a date. It wasn't that interesting. Again, why was she acting like she was in love with this guy after 2 days? Just crazy to me. This was a social media couple, so interpret that however you will, because I just still don't feel like yeah, just that was all for social media clout to me. The other one, this is the couple that was eliminated on episode one that we really had like no interaction with, but Patricia and Lukasz. They are not together. Even though I think they tried after the episode, he was like crying. during the reunion when they were talking about like it seemed like he was really into her, and who knows, they really like comfort each other. Maybe who knows what happens after that. Um, we have Amanda and Dominic. So this is Amanda was one on season two. They had broken up on the Friday before this, so I don't know if this was filmed on Saturday or Sunday or whatever for them, but they got back together on the couch when they were sitting there, and they actually had this on camera, and they did show that as a clip, like when they're actually going to them. The panel thinks that a lot of the panel thinks that they're acting, like that they're not really a real couple. And again, just proves my point that it's hard to believe some of these relationships. The people like Amanda, I think they're really questioning Dominic here. Like Amanda's like kind of fully in, and Dominic still is not, or appears to be not. But talked about oh, I didn't get there. Okay. Paula and Michal still together. I mean, the guy's a model now. They had a crazy cringe ass video of like them doing just like their day-to-day life, and I was like, this just makes me sick. And whatever they want to believe, I don't get what she sees in that dude at all. He seems really, really just like from the clips we saw on the show, he seems controlling. Made some jokes about like, oh, I'll go in and talk to her nail technician or whatever. I'm just like, all right, dude, have fun. I don't get it. I think like again, and then some commenters have said like he knows that he's like punching like up so high to be with this chick. So good for them, I guess. And then yeah, like I just really disappointed in the Kazuya Pablo. They stayed to the end to make us think that like, oh, this is gonna be like that everyone was watching for that. They purposely did it at the end, and I was just like, oh, we got it. It just was lame. And I talked about it at the top. It was just lame, honestly. Just super, super lame. But I'll be here. I mean, I'll be here for these shows. Netflix, they do have some good reality, and like there are moments. Don't get me wrong. Like the whole them being back together, and like even just getting there, and it's just still crazy TV. The only checkup with the panel that I of note to me is Paula. Oh yeah, Paula. She broke her back skydiving, so I thought that was kind of interesting, and she was there a couple of months after the fact, or I don't know if it was months or weeks, but still kind of crazy. But breaking your back skydiving, she said the parachute, the parachute ejected, but the landing wasn't good. So God, I couldn't even imagine. That's scary stuff. So let me know what you think of this. What do you think of the reunion? Again, like not a long video, guys. I'm really sorry. Just I was really even debating if I'll do one, honestly. And just because we weren't doing the Bachelor, the Women Tell All, because we know nothing of value will come from that. I just want to have a video out. So I was like, you know what? Just screw it. I'll do it. Just get something out there. But let me know what you guys think. And any other show suggestions, because I know this show is obviously different country. And if anybody's watching that likes that, if you have any show suggestions that you would like me or Bill or both of us to cover, let us know. We'll definitely check it out. And then we also have a ton of other videos, like usually something that'll tickle your fancy. We have tons and tons of videos, a lot of stuff in the catalog. You'll definitely find something you'll like, even past Love Never Lies. I think we've covered pretty much all of them. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, appreciate everyone for watching, and definitely if you've been watching this entire series with me. So I'll talk to you in the next video, and I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your night or evening or morning whenever you're watching this. Peace.